Welcome to Building an Addressable Business. Linear addressable television advertising has proven to be extraordinarily lucrative for distributors and content providers. New markets are opening around the world as individual distributors enable addressable advertising within their footprints. But the landscape is complex, and multiple players must work together. Additionally, several key areas require focus and planning. By the end of this module, you will be able to describe the stakeholders involved in building and operating an addressable advertising business and define the key areas to focus on when building an addressable advertising business. Leading-edge advertisers began using addressable advertising in the United States more than a decade ago, and the service was introduced in the United Kingdom shortly thereafter. Addressable advertising's early success was beyond expectations, and nearly all early adapters returned to run more campaigns. Success bred success, and the service expanded to many of the largest advertisers in the world. Today, more than $3 billion is spent on addressable advertising in the United States alone, with the majority of it running through the NVIDIA platform. The development of addressability was well planned, with specific actions taken by players in the space. And while the power of addressability is now well understood, well-defined steps were required by the distributors, agencies, content providers, and technology providers to capture the market. Similar steps will be taken in emerging addressable advertising markets, with the great benefit of the experience in the United States and other countries. Let's discuss the who of building an addressable advertising business. First, who are the players? There are many different groups that work together to deliver different television ads to different viewers, no matter when, what, or how they are watching. Stakeholders include advertisers, agencies, and brands, distributors and content providers, technology and solutions providers, including NVIDIA, data partners, verification partners for impression validation, measurement reporting partners for attribution, and ultimately, the viewers. Next, what's involved in building an addressable advertising business? NVIDIA identifies several key areas in building a successful addressable television advertising business: understanding data and segmentation, developing the market, understanding inventory, planning and execution, and understanding rights, capacity, compliance, and privacy. Outside the United States, addressable advertising is new to most markets. Distributors and content providers should be aware that building this business will be an evolutionary process that takes time. As markets mature, greater demand and new opportunities will arise. For example, to start the market, enabling a small amount of inventory with basic targeting capabilities will be sufficient. As the market develops, advertisers will demand more sophisticated data and targeting. After a couple of years, sophisticated techniques to optimize inventory and add value to campaign planning, execution, and analysis will allow distributors and content providers to grow addressable revenue. In the following modules, we'll spend time on each of the key focus areas and will guide you through the process of building an addressable advertising business each step of the way.